What's going on, guys? Oz here. This is a really fast nuclear on the new Vengeance DLC map, Rush. I do go on, I believe, a 50 gun streak, and it's a little bit less than a 3-minute nuclear, which is pretty fast considering this is 6v6 and not ground war. It's also on the DLC map, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this, and if you do enjoy this video, go ahead and drop me a like rating. Anyways, I also want to say happy 4th of July to all you guys out there that are celebrating today. Make sure you guys, do have fun and all that, but the biggest thing is make sure you guys are safe. I know a lot of you guys like to pop fireworks if it's allowed in your city. I lived in many cities where either it was allowed or it wasn't allowed, but this year we will be doing fireworks, I think. Just make sure that if you guys do the same, that you guys are safe. Don't do anything stupid, because this is the time of year where people love to get pretty stupid. So don't be that guy. But anyways, I want to talk a little bit about the DLC maps. Some of you guys have been tweeting me, asking me my opinions on whether or not you should buy this DLC. It's only been out for about 2 days. My opinion is that this is the best Black Ops 2 downloadable content that's been released so far. And the reason for that is just the map design. I really like what Treyarch's done with this. If you guys remember some of my past videos, every time I've complained about the Black Ops 2 maps is that they were, long rectangular maps shaped like football fields. You either run up and down, you can't flank around the sides too much. And these maps are the complete opposite. As you can see on this map here, Rush, very, very tight, close quarter map. Reminds me a lot of Favela from Modern Warfare 2. And you haven't seen too many of those maps on Call of Duty, and this just happens to be one of them. And I really enjoy this. Lots of cover throughout the map, but it all flows. There's a flank route to get to every position. This is great for submachine gun users, but me personally, I'm an AR guy. Just because I don't feel submachine guns are very consistent. They're pretty devastating up close, but I can't really rely on them. So I like to go with ARs, but if you're a big SMG guy, you'll like this map. You can run straight up the middle if you wanted to. You can flank around the sides. Every engagement will be up close in your face. Also great for shotties. This map is terrible for light machine guns. It's also terrible for sniper rifles. So if you hate those two things as much as I do on occasion, then you'll definitely like Rush. I think this is a really good map, especially on 6v6. Flows really good. Some of the other maps, they have one called Detour and also one called Cove, which I've uploaded gameplay from on my channel. Be sure to check that out. It's 2 live 100+ gameplays solo. And the biggest thing that I like about Cove, which is the one set on the beach, is how it flows in a circle. Like I said before, my biggest complaint about Black Ops 2 maps was that they're shaped like football fields, up and down, and you can't really get around. But Cove, you can actually, the flank is through the middle. It's not through the outskirts of the map. So anytime the spawn flips, you immediately want to dart towards the middle. There's a big airplane that you can cut through to the other side. Also on Detour, which is the map that's set in New York City on a bridge, and that one's really good too. There are some long lines of sight, but there's also a lot of flanks on the outskirts of the bridge. You can also flank under the bridge, and there's a lot of cover in the middle of the map, which is going to allow you to run straight up the mid if you really wanted to by the B flag. Also, the last map in the downloadable content is a remake of the Black Ops 1 map Summit, and that's pretty self-explanatory. It's a pretty decent map. I wasn't the biggest fan of Summit, but it's pretty good. It works well in Black Ops 2. And yeah, the biggest thing, like I said, guys, is there's no rectangular football field style maps. There's no overlooks in the DLC, so you can't just sit there and camp up by the B flag the entire game and never get flanked because you're hiding behind your team. You just can't do that with the way these maps are designed. I think they did a really good job on design this time around. And no complaints from me. 2 thumbs up.
Oh, there, dude. You're such a fucking cheater. You about what? Don't take my drugs. This side. Yeah. Go cheat some more.